Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a gorgeous baby to share with you, and that is the Phoenix by Cassie Brace. I'm pretty sure she was sculpted by, and I'll zoom out a little bit. That's her gorgeous legs down there. So she was reborn by the very well-known Samantha Rose Harker from Sam's Reborn Nursery. Sorry, the lighting keeps going a bit too dark, but it's a little bit too bright. Let's try and bring it in the medium. Um, in the UK, she is Sam's Reborn Nurseries in the UK. She has amazing painted hair, very, very realistic and lifelike, as you can see. Um, She's just amazing. So I wanted to feature her in this video, this discussion video that I'm going to be doing about Reborn sales. So I've been wanting to do this video for a while now because I personally have been watching, like I've been in this hobby for a long time, as you know, those people who watch me regularly. And I really noticed that that there's some new types of sale, I'm trying to think of the word. New types, artists are choosing new ways of selling their reborns that are completed. Some ways I like, and some ways I personally don't like. So I want to talk about that today. So if you're interested in learning about all the different ways that I've seen reborns for sale in the reborn community and what I think of them, then stay tuned. I would definitely also love to hear your thoughts. Leave them in the comments below. I have my comments, yay! So if you would like to leave your opinions, let me know. I respect all of your opinions, even if you don't believe my opinion, even if I don't believe in your opinion. I respect your opinion, and I like to hear it. So the traditional way that reborns used to be for sale back in the day was eBay. That was the main way that people used to buy reborns. Is how I bought most of my reborns. But over the years, those people who've been in the hobby for years and years would have seen that eBay now is saturated with all of the cheap copy babies from China that are a real like no. They've all been copied from the original artists and sculptors, and they are all over eBay, and it's really hard to find the genuine reborns like this is. I bought this one. Actually, my first Sam's Reborn baby was from eBay. I saw the auction. It was for my Zachary, the boy, and it had a buy now. So I clicked the buy now, and I've told the story before. And it was only UK only, but I still bought it, and I put in a fake UK address, and then I quickly messaged her and said that I'm actually in Australia. I hope you don't mind. If this is a problem, you can cancel the sale, but I really wanted him. And she said, no, not a problem. I just obviously have to charge you more shipping. And so it wasn't an issue. And then I subsequently bought, I think, 4 more babies from her. I think I've got 5 of Sam's babies. So it all worked out in the end. But so nowadays, because eBay is so full of all these illegal copied dolls, I wouldn't even look on eBay anymore for a reborn. That's just me personally. I would I join a lot of reborn groups and look for secondhand sales there. Also, a lot of artists are in those groups, and they're putting them for sale there, as well as artists are having their own pages. So it's getting all blown out now with the light changing, the sun's coming in and out. And a lot of artists are putting them, they're not putting them on auction anywhere. They're just saying on their Facebook page of their nursery or their name, they're just saying, hey, this baby is now available. If anyone's interested, just PM me and let me know. This is for the price or whatever. That's another whole discussion video about not revealing the price. A lot of artists, not a lot, some artists don't like to put the price up. They like for you to PM them, private message them, and ask them what much the price is. I know this annoys a lot of people. They just want to know at a glance, can they afford that Reborn or not? I personally am in that camp. I don't really like the PMing for price. I just like to know with the ad, this baby costs this much. I just don't think personally it's a big deal to say how much it is, but other people differ in their opinion. And then, if you're happy with the price, then you buy it and it's sold. They put up a sold sign. So that's one more common way of buying reborns these days. But there's a couple of two different other ways, well, no, three, four different other ways that have popped up lately I want to talk about. So, silent bidding, that's one way. I personally don't like that, where the artist says, here's my latest baby. She is now for sale. If you're interested in her, I'm having a silent auction. You PM me the price, the highest price you want to pay, and whoever's price is the highest will win that baby. So I personally don't like that, but that's what some artists do. Another one is they'll have it for like a lot, like they'll have like, I'm trying to think what it's called. Like, this is very similar what I'm talking about, but it's a little bit different, where they have an actual auction on Facebook where they say, right, they say, PM me for price for your highest bid, and then the artist will say, it won't say whose bid it is, but they'll say, okay, this Reborn's current price is at so much. If you want to bid higher than that, then PM me. And so you can decide with that price, would you like to pay more for it or not? And then you can up your price. And whoever's price is the highest will win that baby reborn. So that's another way people are doing it, which I personally don't like either. Um, and then there's two more ways that are very similar but still a bit different that um, I personally don't love, but there's one I really don't like, and there's another one I don't love, but I don't hate. The first one that I really don't like is when an artist shows lots of pictures of a reborn and says, right, on this day and at this time, this baby will be for sale, but until that day and that time, it's not for sale. And then they obviously give you the date and the time, which is wonderful that they do give you the actual date and time it will be on sale. But the thing I don't like is that there's going to be lots and lots and lots, if it's a really good quality reborn, which the example that I'm giving is there was a recent case where an amazing reborn, really beautifully reborn, was made available by the artist. And she said, well, it's not available yet, but will be at this day and this time. And when that time came, there was over 100 people like trying to buy it. They had a buy it now button suddenly became alive on that exact time, and they had over 100 people all at the same time in that very same second, all trying to buy this baby from all around the world. And I think it sold in like 33 seconds because obviously everyone was clicking the buy now. And apparently so many people, I wasn't one of them, but apparently so many people had clicked the buy now and were putting in their payment details. So they thought that they, had bought this baby because they didn't know there was over 100 people all buying it at the same time. And so they clicked buy now and they thought, oh yes, it's in my cart, I'm paying for it. He's mine, she's mine. And then when they clicked pay now, it said, sorry, this baby has already sold. And they were really, 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 really sad and upset. And I know there was over 100 people in that position. So that's why I don't personally like that, because to me, that's bringing negativity or sad feelings to a hobby. And I just think over 100 people so sad about missing out is just, I just don't personally don't like that. And that's why I really don't like that method of selling. It pits you against, if the baby's really amazing, it pits you against so many other buyers that your chance of buying that, even if you've got all the money, which it wasn't cheap, it wasn't expensive, but it wasn't cheap either. Over 1,000, well, 1,000 US and over 1,000 if you live in another part of the world with the currency conversion. And all those people were so heartbroken that they missed out. So that's that other option that I wanted to talk about. And then the last option is, there's two more. So there's another one, which is an artist will say, right, this baby is available, show lots of pictures, and then they will, sorry, it's a little bit blown out, try to reduce it a little bit, and then they will say, right, on this day. So they give the day, but they don't give the time. So if you really, really have got your heart set on that baby, basically that whole day, you would have to be on Facebook waiting for that artist to list that baby, because they pick a random time and then they'll go, right, now this baby's for sale. First person to pay in full, message me about it, is sold. So, your life that whole day, if that's a baby you really, really want, is basically taken up with watching that artist's Facebook page to see when that that sale post will come up. So that's, affecting your whole 24 hours that particular day until you see that post up and it becomes available. So that's another way of selling. And then the last one, which is actually my favorite one, it is about a bit of luck. So I personally like the artists who, there's a bit of both involved in this. So I like artists who show finished finished reborn photos. They show what the reborn looks like, and they said, right, this baby is available very soon. If you're interested, PM me. And then if it's not sold at that time, then I'm trying to think. I want to say, so yeah, they show the finished product pics, and they say the price, and they say this baby's available, and then is available soon. That's right. That's my difference of point. It's not 100% ready, but they'll say it's available soon. And then a lot of people, if you're interested, will PM and say about they'll know, but they won't put the price. They'll just say, these are the pictures. This baby's coming up, is nearly ready for sale. And then people will PM them and say, yes, I really want to buy this baby when it's finally 100% finished. What's the price? And then they buy it that way. Or if they don't get any interest there at that stage, what they will do is the day it's finished and all the final photos are up, they'll then post it up. They'll then say, this baby is now available. It costs this much. And they have all the photos, and then you just have to message her and them. I hate saying her, but there is mainly female sellers. And then you can buy it. So that is actually my personal preference. I like when an artist does show a baby saying this baby will be available for sale very, very soon, and you can PM them and you can say, hey, I would love to buy that baby when it's all ready. How much is it? And, it's basically yours. You've already organized it before it's even 100% ready for sale. I personally like that, and I think that's to me a bit fairer. And also, if it hasn't sold like that pre-sale, then when it is for sale, they just put it on their wall. They say, this is my latest baby. It's now for sale. It costs this much. Please PM me. And then if I happen to be, on Facebook, I happen to see it and it happens to be what I'm after, then I just message them, and you just hope that they haven't already been messaged by someone else. And most of the time they haven't. And you get your reborn. So they're all the different ways that I've seen babies for sale lately, the most common ways. And, like I said, some of them I prefer much more than others. So I wanted to know your opinion, I know that they're all a bit long-winded, but I suppose you could abbreviate it a bit. Which one is your personal um, preferred way of reborn artists selling their babies? Do you like um, even I've just remembered another one. Some artists will say, "This reborn is my next project. Um, it will cost this much, and so if you would like to put your name down for it now, you can. So you can buy it before it's even reborn. So there's all different ways you can buy reborns, and some I prefer than others. Obviously, there'll be some that you prefer, others than some you prefer than others. So let me know in the comments below what is your favorite way to um to buy a reborn, or if you don't want to say that, you might just want to say what your least favorite method of buying is, or of a reborn artist selling is. If you might want to get that off your chest, something's been really bugging you about a particular, you don't need to obviously say the names, like I haven't mentioned any names. Please don't say any names, but if you just want to say, yes, a seller once sold like this and it really upset me and it really made me sad, and you just don't know, use names, then I think that will be a good way to get that off your chest, because I know that that's actually happened recently. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this discussion video today. It's a very interesting world out there in the reborn world, so we just have to roll with the punches and just try to focus on all the positives in this hobby, because these reborn babies are all worth it. Look at them. They're just so serene, so just calming, so relaxing. So once you do manage to get your hand on one of these, it's all worth it, because they just bring so much joy to your life. So keep a hang in there, stay positive, and you will eventually get the baby of your dreams. It took me years and years and years of buying before I was even able to say that I had a baby that I was happy with. So obviously things have changed nowadays. It's a lot easier to get quality reborns than back in the day. So yeah, just keep it up and stay happy and enjoy this hobby as much as you can. It's a hobby I'm very passionate about, and I love to share my passion with you all. So thanks for watching today. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe, because I have my next video is all about what is a playborn, and it's all about playborns. So if you'd like to know more about playborns and you'd like to see more of my collection, then subscribe and you will see lots more gorgeous babies. So thanks for watching. Until next time, it's bye from Phoenix and me. See you later.